This free step-by-step video comes to you directly from Haynes, creators of the world's best repair manuals. Fix your car or truck the right way with our accurate and reliable information at your side. You can complete more than 200 jobs on this vehicle when you purchase the complete online manual at Haynes.com.
Water pump replacement. Pull the hood release lever located below the steering column. Lift the hood safety latch, then raise the hood. Loosen the cable bolt from the negative battery terminal. Then disconnect the negative battery cable. Position the cable aside to prevent accidental reconnection. Disconnect the PCV tube from the air intake resonator. Loosen the hose clamps securing the ducts to the air filter housing and the throttle body. Then remove the air intake resonator. Cooling system draining. If the vehicle has just been driven, wait several hours to allow the engine to cool down before beginning this procedure. Pull the hood release lever located below the steering column. Lift the hood safety latch, then raise the hood. Chock the rear wheels to prevent the vehicle from rolling. Then raise the front of the car and support it on jack stands. Remove the under-vehicle splash shield. Remove the expansion tank cap. Move a large container under the radiator drain to catch the coolant. The drain valve is located on the lower right side of the radiator. If necessary, pry out the harness clip and reposition the wiring harness. Attach a length of tubing to the drain fitting port. Then open the drain fitting valve and allow the coolant to drain into the pan. While the coolant is draining, check the condition of the radiator hoses, heater hoses, and clamps. Replace any damaged clamps or hoses. When the flow of coolant stops, tighten the drain plug securely. Reattach the wiring harness clip to the lower radiator support, if removed. Dispose of the used coolant properly. Main drive belt removal. Insert a 1/2-inch square drive breaker bar into the tensioner arm, then rotate the tensioner to release belt tension. Slide the belt off of an accessible pulley, then release the tensioner to its stopping point. Remove the belt from the engine. Reposition the drain pan underneath the water pump, then remove the water pump bolts. Detach the water pump from the housing. Remove the water pump gaskets from the engine or water pump. Clean the sealing surfaces of all gasket material. Then wipe the mating surfaces with a rag saturated with brake system cleaner. Install a new gasket on the water pump housing. Install the water pump to the housing, aligning the dowel pin with the corresponding hole in the pump. Install the bolts and tighten them in a crisscross pattern to the specified torque setting. Main drive belt installation. Install the belt loosely over the pulleys in the correct routing. Then rotate the tensioner to allow the belt to be slipped onto the pulley. Once the belt is routed around all of the pulleys, release the tensioner slowly to apply tension to the belt. Make sure the belt is engaged completely into the pulley grooves. Install the air intake resonator and connect the ducts to the throttle body and air filter housing. Also attach the PCV hose to the resonator. Tighten the hose clamps securely. Connect the negative battery cable to the battery terminal and tighten the cable bolt securely. Cooling system filling. Place the heater temperature control in the maximum heat position, then slowly fill the expansion tank with the correct mixture of antifreeze and water to the full cold mark. With the expansion tank cap off, start the engine and let it idle for about a minute. Install the cap on the expansion tank, but don't tighten it yet. Pressure must be able to escape. Raise the engine speed to approximately 3,000 RPM in 30-second cycles until the engine reaches normal operating temperature and the thermostat opens. Turn the engine off and remove the expansion tank cap. If there is any hissing noise coming from the tank, wait until it stops, then remove the cap. Add coolant to the tank until the level is ½ inch above the full cold mark. Then, repeat this process of starting the engine with the cap on loosely, raising the engine speed to fast idle, then turning the engine off. With the engine cool and the coolant now circulated through the cooling system, remove the expansion tank cap. Add coolant again as necessary to bring the level ½ inch above the fill cold mark on the tank. Install the expansion tank cap securely.